stretch, first of the afternoon. Field of 8, Dusty Lane Rosa and Ed Harvey. I Wish, and Lonnie Stokes. Rachel Down and Steve Mason. Mary B. Lucky and Mike Downey. Smooth Sammy G. Todd Trites. Southwest Park and Jill Barrio. Then Billy and Bud, Charlie Miles, Nell on Wheels, and Bo Sowers. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and that's Dusty Lane Rosa from the inside. Mary B. Lucky on the outside for Mike Downey, digging in and going right to the lead here as they drive to the opening eighth, leading now Mary B. Lucky. Then Dusty Lane Rosa, in between them, I Wish. Then Smooth Sammy G looks for a home on the outside at the pylons, and he'll get nestled in now, racing in fourth. Then Rachel Down got away in fifth. Southwest Park on the outside. He's yet to find a spot for him and will likely move on. Then the two trailers, Billy and Bud, and Nell on Wheels. That opening quarter and even 30 seconds as they move towards the 3/8 marker, led by Stokes and I Wish. Mary B. Lucky in the two-hole. Then third, Dusty Lane Rosa. Sue Sammy G still in from fourth. Southwest Park. He's on the outside, and he's been there the entire way so far, and he's driving up fifth. Then racing sixth, Rachel Down. On the outside, Nell on Wheels, and Billy and Bud can see them all as they were halfway home. 1:01 and 4. It's I Wish. She took over just before the quarter, and she's driving on here. I Wish. Then Mary B. Lucky is still there in second. Dusty Lane Rosa third. Then Southwest Park on the outside. He's had a rough trip today, and he's fourth. And racing fifth, Smooth Sammy G. Then Rachel Down. Now on Wheels, and Billy and Bud three-quarter. And I Wish, pacing up a storm. 1:32 and 4 around the turn. It's I Wish. Mary B. Lucky not far off in the two-hole. Then Dusty Lane Rosa still there for third. Southwest Park fourth and eighth of a mile to go. I Wish. Mary B. Lucky in behind the mare in the home stretch. It's I Wish. And Stokes gets another win with the filly and starts his day off productively here. And I Wish. Scores at about 6-1 odds here in the first race. Time for the mile, 2:04. 2:04, just missing her lifetime best. I Wish in the first. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race 1, the 2, I Wish. The 3-year-old filly by drop-off out of the No Nukes mare, CR Blaze of Glory. All by Art Davidson of St. John, trained by John Davidson. Lonnie Stokes in the driving seat today, and 2 career wins now for I Wish, and Lonnie has been aboard on both occasions. I Wish, and Lonnie Stokes take the first race, mile of 2:04. And the stutters for the second, behind the gate moving in. We have Future Secret, Mark Haig. Then Jig Time Silencer, Gerald Legier. Red Boots, Lonnie Stokes. ROF Racing High and Sam Hodgen. Oh My Beautiful Doll, Todd Trites. Cowboys Don't Lie, Gilles Barrio and Expensive Marlene. Todd Trites in the bike. And we have a field of 7. Second race of the afternoon. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Jig Time Silencer busting out of there for the lead as expected. Then Expensive Marlene on the outside gets away well to the inside. Future Secret gets away now in second. Expensive Marlene looks for a hole and filled though by Cowboys Don't Lie, who got away in fourth. Then racing fifth, Red Boots, followed up by ROF Racing High. Oh My Beautiful Doll can see them all. Jig Time Silencer, he's out on his own here, and he leads by 4.5 by that opening quarter. In 29 and 2, it's Legier and Jig Time Silencer freewheeling on the lead. Leading now by 3.5 as Future Secret is closing the gap somewhat in the two-hole. Then back third, Expensive Marlene on the outside. Then Cowboys Don't Lie, followed up in fifth by Red Boots. Then it's ROF Racing High. Oh My Beautiful Doll trails as they approach the half. Jake Time Silencer looking to go all the way here. He's at 5-1 odds on the board, and he's the leader halfway home in a minute and 2/5 around the turn. Jake Time Silencer, then Future Secret has had a perfect pocket trip. Can she make up any ground here? Then racing third, Expensive Marlene, Red Boots to the outside. Also, Oh My Beautiful Doll is going on. No room for Cowboys, Don't Lie. And trailing the field, ROF Racing High. And now coming to second, Expensive Marlene. And she's gone a heck of a trip, and she's been parked most of the way, and she's now second. By the 3/4, 132. Jig Time Silencer, Expensive Marlene, then Future Secret on the outside, driving fourth, Red Boots, ROF Racing High, Cowboys Don't Lie, Oh My Beautiful Doll. Deep stretch now, and it's still Jig Time Silencer, Expensive Marlene, ROF Racing High is coming on quickly, and she's going to get up for the deuce, but it's Jig Time Silencer and Gerald Legier capturing the second race, gate to wire fashion, and the time for the mile, 2:04 and 4, and it's Silencer here in the second. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number two, Jig Time Silencer, 7-year-old gelded son of Largo. Out of the Nightly Blue Chip mare, Class and Jig Time, Ome Blaine and Donna Hannay. Trained by Chris Davies, Gerald Legier in the driver's seat. And Jig Time Silencer, gate to wire effort. We weren't catching him today, 2:04 and 4. 2:04 and 4, Jig Time Silencer. And the starters for the third race behind the gate. Approaching the top of the stretch, Star Collector. He's got the rail, Ed Harvey. West Gem Princess, Lonnie Stokes, Stagecoach Gambler, and Marquet, Golden Days, and Sam Hodgen. Rumpus Star, Stephen Trites. Western Queen, Steve Mason. RR's Wanderer, Gilles Barrio, and I'm the big dog outside for Todd Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start inside for Star Collector. He went wire to wire last week, and he's looking to take early command here and does so around the turn. Then Stagecoach Gambler gets away racing in the second now, and he's dropped in the 2-hole. Then West Gem Princess sits back in third early on, then racing fourth, I'm the Big Dog. He got away well from post 8, and he's now tucked in fourth. Then racing fifth at the cones, Golden Days. Then it's followed up by Rumpus Star. 2 trailers are RR's Wanderer. And trailing the field past that opening quarter, that's Western Queen as they were by that marker in 30 and 1. Around the turn they go. Star Collector as they drive to the 3/8 pole. On the outside, West Gem Princess made that first up move, and she's driving up for Stokes on the outside. Then third inside is Stagecoach Gambler. He's locked in. Then I'm the Big Dog moves with cover from fourth. Then fifth, Golden Days. RR's Wanderer's got a nice third over trip. Then the 2 trailers are Rumpus Star, and trailing the field still is Western Queen. They were halfway home, 1:01 and 3. Past the paddock turn on way to the 5/8 by that marker now, and leading up top is Star Collector. Can he make it 2 in a row off the choo-choo here, and he's out by a length and a half. Then racing second now up the inside goes Stagecoach Gambler. Then I'm the Big Dog is still there. West Gem Princess, RR's Wanderer is going to have to go 4 wide here around the turn. They were by the 3/4. 133, Star Collector, and he's looking good. Leads by 2 still. Stagecoach Gambler trying to get him here in this final 8th. Down the home stretch, Star Collector digging in. Stagecoach Gambler. Then on the outside, Golden Days is coming on. Star Collector, too much though. RR's Wanderer, and did he ever get home strong? And he gets the deuce. But it was Star Collector and Ed Harvey, back-to-back victories for the duo. And the time for the mile, 2:04.1, Star Collector. And it's a brand new lifetime record for the pacer. 2:04.1, Star Collector. And back to the winner's circle. Second straight start. Ed Harvey and Star Collector have teamed up for a gate-to-wire victory. He's the son of Collector Road out of the Quality Blue Chip mare, Quality Star. Owned by Percy Grant, trained and driven by Ed Harvey. Gate-to-wire trip again for the second straight week. And he collects his second lifetime win back-to-back. And the mile, 2:04.1, and that's a brand new lifetime record for him. 2:04.1, Star Collector here in the third. Looking good. And we're under a delay here with Fundiana. Having some difficulty getting her set on the backstretch. The starters turn the field here in the fourth race. And Fundiana appears to be all set now. She's headed the right way, and starters will once again assemble the field with a field of 8. The favorite here is number 5, Dusty Lane Buster, fairly heavy favorite here at post time. And again, the field in the hands of the starter. And here's how we leave out Smooth Putnam and Todd Trites. Then post 2, Pembroke Payment, Mike Downey, Franco Croupier, and Charlie Miles. Fundiana scores 4 for Wayne Hubbard. Falcons Quick from 5, and Stephen Trites. Dusty Lane Buster, Lonnie Stokes from 6, and Dillinger's Lady, Joe Barrio, 7. Diamond Heart, he's got the 8-hole. Mark Haig, here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start for Franco Croupier. He's busting out for the early lead. Fundiana, then in along the cones. That's Trites and Smooth Putnam. And he snuck up the inside to take over the lead around the turn. Then racing second in the 2-hole trip, Franco Croupier. Then Fundiana looks for a spot at the cone. She angles in now to third. Racing fourth on the outside, Falcons Quick. That's Dillinger's Lady. She's rolled it off here before the quarter pole. And back up top, then Dusty Lane Buster cruises to the outside, going on to fifth. Then racing 6, Pembroke Payment, Diamond Hard, and Barrio trying to get Dillinger's Lady set, but she still trails. They were by that opening quarter, 29-3, and they're now past the 3/8 pole. And leading is Trites with Smooth Putnam on the front end, and he's got company coming. Falcons Quick on the outside, up to challenge the Trites brothers, dueling it out here as they approach the half by that marker. Then it's Franco Croupier, Dusty Lane Buster. Then it's back to Fundiana. Outside goes Pembroke Payment, Diamond Hard, Dillinger's Lady. They were by the half in a minute and 4/5 as they pass the 5/8 now on up the backstretch. There goes Dusty Lane Buster, and what a 3-wide move he's making for Stokes, and he's going right on by the leaders here, and he's taking the lead. Dusty Lane Buster, then right behind him Pembroke Payment is now racing second. Then third on the outside, also Fun Diana has found some room, and she's driving outside third. 3/4 1, 32 and 3, and it's Dusty Lane Buster. Out now by a length and a half. Pembroke Payment second. Fun Diana, Falcons Quick, they're battling for third. Then on the outside, driving up comes Franco Croupier, but birthday boy Lonnie Stokes is going to get his second win here this afternoon. And Dusty Lane Buster, all business today, and he wins. And the time for the mile, 2:02 and 3. Pembroke Payment, 1 second. And back with the second driving win in the afternoon, driver Lonnie Stokes aboard 5, Dusty Lane Buster. 5-year-old son of Collector Road out of the Aberon mare, Dusty Lane Angie. Home with Janet Shanks, Gary Kierstead, along with Morris Brown and Ron Chamberlain. Ronnie does the training. Lonnie Stokes in the bike. And again, Lonnie has 2 wins on today's program so far. And again, Lonnie celebrating his 55th birthday today and having a great day on the track so far. 2 wins in the first 4 heats. Back-to-back winners for Sons of Collector Road. Stretch, Freestone Lexi and Lonnie Stokes. Dusty Lane Oscar and Todd Treitz. Georgetown, Steve Downey. All-American Theta, Gilles Barrio. Kane Rise Again, Gerald Legier. Ocean Pacific, Sam Hodgen. Promises, and Mike Downey. And then outside, Tisha's Pit Pony and Stephen Treitz. Field of 8, here they come. They're off and pacing. Freestone Lexi going out for it. So is All-American Theta. Then way to the outside, Mike Downey has sprung off the gate hard with Promises as they race 3 wide to the opening 8th pole. And on the outside, Promises, All-American Theta. Freestone Lexi, and Stokes isn't going to give up the lead here. And he's got it back again. All-American Theta will try and get in. Then racing back in third, Dusty Lane Oscar. Promises, left out to fend for herself, and she parked out of the outside 4th. Then racing 5th along the cones, Georgetown. That opening quarter, a quick 29 and 2. Then it's back to Kane Rise Again, and the 2 trailers are Ocean Pacific and Tisha's Pit Pony. Trails through the stretch, racing to the half. They're still neck and neck for the lead. All-American Theta on the outside. Inside is Freestone Lexi. And how about Dusty Lane Oscar? What a nice trip he's got, and he is third to the outside now. They were by the half. Check it out, 58 and 4. 58 and 4 half. And it's Freestone Lexi, All-American Theta. Dusty Lane Oscar is right there. So is Georgetown. There goes Dusty Lane Oscar now 3 wide, and he's driving up after the leaders, Freestone Lexi. Then on the outside, hitting hard, Dusty Lane Oscar, but Freestone Lexi is hanging on by the 3/4, 132 and 2, and it's still Freestone Lexi. And watch for Georgetown. Has he ever had a nice trip? And he's tucked in behind the leader right now, and he may get a shot at her here with the final 8th coming up. Freestone Lexi, Georgetown out of the 2-hole now to challenge. Deep stretch. Freestone Lexi survived that quick half and is going to win it. Then Ocean Pacific came out of nowhere to get the deuce. And then for third, George down, Dusty Lane, Oscar fourth. Time for the mile. 2:03 and 1. And Lonnie Stokes enjoying quite a day here so far this afternoon. 3 wins early on in our program, and he's got another one here with the 10-year-old pacing mare, Freestone Lexi. She's a daughter of Kentucky Spur, the Matt Scooter mare, Stone Free. Ome Von Pease, trained by John Davidson. John Davidson's second training victory of the afternoon as well. And Freestone Lexi picks up win 10. She's in double digits in the win column now. 10th win for the mare. Now race 6 front running, Rick Armstrong, Mr. Varbo, and Wayne Hubbard, Burton Burke, Chris Davies, Wild Cherry, and Todd Trites. Real Courtesy, and Lonnie Stokes, Dr. Cashin, Mike Downey, Bold Ryan, Mark Haig, Bat Boy, and Sam Hodgin. 8 across the gate, here they come. They're off and pacing, front running, busting out of there. So is Burton Bird. Real Courtesy on the outside. And he's wide around the turn and a bit rough, but Stokes gets him into the 3-hole. Then racing fourth is Mr. Varbo. He's the favorite. He sits back on early on in fourth. Then racing fifth, Wild Cherry. Then it's back to the 3 trailers there. Dr. Cashin, followed up by Bold Ryan. Bat Boy can see them all. And Stokes again is taking over. That opening quarter, 29 seconds flat. Real Courtesy on the lead and leading by 2.5. Front running is second. Then Burton Burt back in third. Then a big gap to Mr. Varbo. He's got some ground to make up. Then on the outside, here comes Trites with Wild Cherry out to move. And out from third, here comes Burton Burt. He's out to challenge as they come to the half. And your leader up top and cutting it is Real Courtesy. Then racing second is front running. Burton Bird outside third. The half 59 and 1 around the turn. On way to the 5/8, Real Courtesy. Then racing second, front running, Burton Bird. Mr. Varbo sneaks up the inside. He now takes over third. Burton Bird fourth, Wild Cherry fifth. Then Bold Ryan, Dr. Cashin, and Bat Boy appears to have struck out today. And he trails as they pass the 3/4 in 1:31 around the turn. Catch me if you can, says Stokes, and Real Courtesy out by 2.5. Front running may have a shot at him. Mr. Varbo can get home strong. He sits third at this point. Wild Cherry fourth. Down the lane, and Stokes looks for win 4, and he's got it right now, but on the outside, Mr. Varbo getting up late, but Stokes, what else can you say? The man is on fire today. 4 wins in 6 races, and time for the mile, 2:01 and 2, and we're stoked here today. And back with his 4th win of the afternoon, driver Lonnie Stokes. This time aboard number 5, Real Courtesy. And he's a 4-year-old gelded son of Real Artist out of the Tyler's Mark mare, Mark's Courtesy. Home Rick Allaby of St. John, trained by Bernie Charlton. Lonnie Stokes, 4 wins so far on the afternoon. And what a day he's enjoying on his birthday. 4th winner for Stokes. Now, starters for the 7th. One is Tigress Colleen, Gilberto, then Humna, and Sam Hodgin. Grayland Bag Girl, Robert Kraft. Talking about my boy, Chris Davies. Then it's Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard, PH Catman, and Stephen Treitz. And the two outside entries are Quality of Money, Lonnie Stokes, and Losetown, Mike Downey. Field of 8 here. Race 7, here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Tigress Colleen, the big mare, going for the lead here. Then Humna gets away racing in second around the turn. Then on the outside, that's Greyland Bad Girl. On the outside now, and she's trying to get to the inside third. Then Talking About My Boy is racing fourth along the cones. Then on the outside, that's Quality of Money, Always Jarwa. Then it's back to PH Catman, and trailing the field, Losetown, as they make their way to the opening quarter. And your leader up top is Tigress Colleen. And we've got company coming, though, and here's Stokes again. And Quality of Money on the outside coming up second. They were by that opening quarter, 30-2, neck and neck for the lead. Tigress Colleen inside, Quality of Money on the outside going for it as they approach the half. And Quality of Money now is taken over and cleared. Then Tigress Colleen racing second. Back third on the outside, Always Jarwa. Then fourth caught in tight. Humna. Then PH Catman on the outside. Back to Greyland Bad Girl. Then the two trailers are Losetown, and trailing the field, Talking About My Boy, the half. 101 and 3. They step up the backside on way to the three quarters. Quality of Money. Always Jarwa on the outside second. PH Catman is racing third. Then Tigress Colleen fourth. Losetown is right there. Watch for him. He's got some strong pace, and he has now moved to fourth, three-quarter marker. In 132 and 4, they're coming three abreast now. Always Jarwa in between them. Quality of Money on the inside, and PH Catman, Losetown, an eighth to go. Always Jarwa is taken over. Then Quality of Money inside. PH Catman, they're in deep stretch. Always Jarwa. Quality of Money coming back on again, but it's Always Jarwa. And Hubbard denies Stokes his fifth of the afternoon. Always Jarwa gets up to win it, and the time for the mile, 2:04. It's Always Jarwa. And back to the winner's circle. The winner of race number 7 goes to 5, Always Jarwa, 6-year-old son of Liz Ryan out of the Stargaze Hanover mares, Van and Star, owned by Lucy St. Amour and Wayne Hubbard. Lucy does the training, Wayne Hubbard in the driver's seat. And Always Jarwa picks up win 5 of the campaign. 5th win of the season for Always Jarwa. And this afternoon, 2:04. Always Jarwa gets the job done here, 2:04. And the stutters for the 8th behind the gate, Hacks Boy, Stephen Treitz. We'll see our Dolly Dance, Rick Collins. Then Pictonian Best West, Gilles Barrio. Lucky Northern Star, Mike Downey. Ari's Andrew, Lonnie Stokes. Dia Harlaka, Todd Treitz, All-American Candy. Bo Sowers, Consider Me Lucky, Mark Haig, here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start inside for Hacks Boy, and he's hacking away. And on the inside, and he has the lead. Then racing second on the outside. Here comes Lucky Northern Star up to call second. Then third, we'll see our Dolly Dance, Pictonian Best West. Got away racing in fourth. Dia Harlaka sits back early on in fifth. And racing sixth, All-American Candy. Then it's back to the two trailers. Consider Me Lucky. Ari's Andrew trails the field. They were by that opening quarter in a quick 29-3, and they're neck and neck for the lead. On the inside, Hacks Boy, and on the outside, hitting hard, Lucky Northern Star. Then we'll see our Dolly Dance getting a nice trip. So is Pictonian Best West, and he's going to get second over cover. And he's moving from fourth now. Daya Harlaka, and he's looking good as well, sitting fifth and close. Then racing back in sixth. That is all American Candy. Then it's back to Consider Me Lucky, R.E.'s Andrew. They were halfway home in a minute and 2/5 round the paddock turn. On way to the 5/8 leading, it is Hacks Boy on the inside. We'll see our Dolly Dance. Lucky Northern Star starts to let go, and 3 wide. There goes Pictonian Best West. Daya Harlak is going to take the inside route. Then out from second to challenge. There goes We'll See Our Dolly Dance. Hacks Boy has it right now by about a quarter of a length by the 3/4 in 1:33, and they're now neck and neck for the lead. We'll see our Dolly Dance has it. Then Hacks Boy's fighting back. Daya Harlaka, will he get any racing room? Pictonian Best West with an 1/8 of a mile to go down the home stretch, and the leader is still Hacks Boy. Hacks Boy, Daya Harlaka up the inside, but it's Hacks Boy winning it. Daya Harlaka second, then for third, we'll see our Dolly Dance, and Pictonian Best West fourth. Trites Brothers 1 and 2 here in the 8th race. And the time for the mile for Hacks Boy, 2:03 and 3. Bringing back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 8, number 1, Hacks Boy. And he's a big gelding, 6 by Stir Fry. Out of the goalie, Jeff Mayer, Marita, Ome Serge Cormier, Kim Gigi. Trained by Deborah Kirkpatrick, Stephen Trites in the driver's seat. Hacks Boy picks up his 3rd winning effort of the season, and a gate-to-wire effort for him today with Stephen the Hammer Trites on board. Mile and 2:03 and 3. And Mike Downey, then Magnetic Bank as Joe Barrio. Legendary 1, Mark Haig, Emily J. Down, and Steve Downey. Lucky Rider and Lonnie Stokes. And the outside, Awesome Bert and Stephen Trites. Here in race 9, a field of 7. It's our backup class of the afternoon. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Quick start for Stokes from the outside. Lucky Rider looking for the lead, and LMXKR to the inside. He was also expected to fire out of there, and Trites is doing just that. And Stokes is going to have to take back into the 2-hole. Then Woodmere Flying Ryan got away racing in 3rd. Magnetic Banka is racing 4th. Then Legendary 1 5th. Emily J. Down, Awesome Bert trails the field as their single file order stacked up by Todd Trites and LMXKR. By that opening quarter, 29 and 4 in the 2-hole ride. That's Lucky Rider. Woodmere Flying Ryan is racing 3rd. Magnetic Banka was hoping to grab some cover. He's looking to move now from 4th. Then racing 5th on the inside. Yet to move Legendary 1. Then the 2 trailers in the backfield. Emily J. Down, Awesome Bert to the opening half they come. And up top and cutting it out, LMXKR. Then in the 2-hole, Lucky Rider. And Stokes has a stranglehold on him as Magnetic Banka makes his way to the outside. Now 2 second. They were by the half 1. No 1 and 1. LMXKR. Magnetic Banka on the outside. Then right there, Lucky Rider on the inside. 3rd. All kinds of horse. And he's right there. 3rd. Woodmere Flying Ryan. Emily J. Down to the outside. Legendary 1. Awesome Bert. Dan LMXKR put away the first challenge of Magnetic Banka. 3/4 131 and 1. LMXKR. Question here is, will Lucky Rider get a shot? Appears to have all kinds of horse with an eighth to go. LMXKR Magnetic Banka up the inside. Here he comes. Lucky Rider, but LMXKR and Trites just too much for this one. And it's LMXKR. He wins it in 4 seconds with Stokes again with Lucky Rider. Magnetic Banka third ahead of Woodmere. Fly in Ryan, and the time for the mile. Quickest of the afternoon, 2 minutes and 3/5. 2 minutes, 3/5 here in race 9. And back with his 191th win of the driving season, Todd Trites aboard number 1 LMXKR. He's a 4-year-old gelded son of McCowan Sealster out of the Hostile Takeover mare, Eminence. Owned by Terry Price of St. John. Charlie Price trains. Todd Trites in the bike, and LMXKR now has 9 wins on the season. And this afternoon he goes gate to wire. Fastest of the afternoon so far, 2 minutes and 2/5. LMXKR scores here in the 9th race in our backup class. 10th race starters moving in. We have Island Eagle off the inside. Todd Trites aboard. Then Valid Appeal. And Robert Kraft. Rapid Cane. Lonnie Stokes. Then Pitbull Hanover. Stephen Trites. Buster Blue Chip. Joe Barrio. Obi Viking. And Chris Davies. Kara's All-American and Mark Haig. Field of 7, race 10. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Pitbull Hanover firing out of there to the inside. Island Eagle. He's going for it as well around the turn. Island Eagle. Then on the outside, Pitbull Hanover racing second as they make their way past the 8th pole. Then sitting back in third, that's Valid Appeal. Rapid King get away, racing in 4th, and it's Buster Blue Chip. He watches it all from 5th. Then OB Viking 6th, and trailing 7th is Kara's All-American as they race past the opening quarter, and it's Stephen Trites and Pitbull Hanover by that opening quarter, 31. Then Island Eagle is racing second. Valid Appeal back in third. Then racing 4th, Rapid Cane. Buster Blue Chip now moves to the outside from 5th. OB Viking will take that cover from 6th, and trailing 7th, Kara's All-American through the stretch to the half, led by Pitbull Hanover. Then Island Eagle, perfect 2-hole trip, but here comes Barrio quickly with Buster Blue Chip on the outside as they were by that opening half. In 1:01 and 4 around the turn, and your leader Pitbull Hanover. Then racing second, Buster Blue Chip. Island Eagle on the inside, racing third. Then racing 4th, Valid Appeal. Outside OB Viking. Then it's Rapid Cane, and trailing the field still is Kara's All-American. Pitbull Hanover. He's tough off the front and looking for another one here. 3/4 one, 31 and 1. It's Pitbull Hanover. Then Island Eagle back to second. Buster Blue Chip. Then Valid Appeal comes off the rail and making a 3-wide move now with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Pitbull Hanover. Then Island Eagle outside Valid Appeal. Then in between them Buster Blue Chip. But Stephen the Hammer Trites gets another win here. And Pitbull Hanover goes gate to wire. And the time for the mile, 2:02 was the mile, 2:02. And back for the 14th time this season, Pitbull Hanover. Son of Estrellos out of the Ideal Society mare. Plum Peachy, owned by Bob McNeil and John Laverick. Trained by Bob McNeil, Stephen Trites in the driver's seat. And as mentioned, Pitbull Hanover now 14 wins on the year and will certainly garner some interest in the age pacing category this season at Exhibition Park Raceway. So again, 14 wins now for Pitbull Hanover. And he's victorious here, mile and 2:02. Top of the stretch, 11th race, our top class. Young Bro Fancy and Stephen Treitz, Yankee Anthem, and Jill Berrio. Educated, Mike Downey, he's a gunslinger, and Sam Hodgen. Let's Tango Lavros, Lonnie Stokes, Roy Alcott, Bo Sowers, Jarwa, Todd Treitz, $1 Million Down, and Steve Mason. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the inside. Young Bro Fancy using the rail to her advantage. And she's off the front here early on the outside. Let's Tango Lavros gets away racing in second. Then Jarwa right in behind. And he's going to be going for the lead here shortly as they straighten into the backstretch on way to the opening quarter. Now taking over, that's Jarwa. Then racing second, Let's Tango Lavros. Young Bro Fancy third. Then Yankee Anthem back in fourth. Sitting away fifth, that is Educated. Then racing sixth, Roy Alcott. Then the two trailers are He's a Gunslinger and trailing $1 Million Down. That opening quarter, 29 and 3. And Todd Treitz has Jarwa out by 3.5. Close to 4 lengths. Racing second is Let's Tango Lavros. Young Bro Fancy is racing third. Yankee Anthem will be looking to move shortly. And racing back in fifth at the cones is Educated. There goes Yankee Anthem now out from fourth. They were halfway home in 1 minute and 1/5. Around the turn they go. Jarwa leading. Then racing second, Let's Tango Lavros. Yankee Anthem on the outside, driving up quickly now second and going for the lead. But on the inside, Jarwa. Yankee Anthem on the outside, second, then Educated. Now comes to third, fourth on the inside. Let's Tango Lavros, Young Bro Fancy. Then Roy Alcott, $1 Million Down, and trailing the field, He's a Gunslinger. They were by the third quarter in 1:31, and off stride, that was Roy Alcott with 1/8 of a mile to go. Yankee Anthem has moved to the front. Then on the outside, Educated is coming on. They're in deep stretch. Yankee Anthem, Educated. Yankee Anthem, though, is going to take the top class second straight week. Then in for second, Educated. And the time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. 2:01 and 1. Yankee Anthem repeats in our top class. And back to the winner's circle now. Winner of race 11, second straight week for Yankee Anthem, taking our top class. She's the daughter of Magical Mike out of the Abercrombie mare, Anonymous. Owned by Bernie Charlton, trained by Bernie Charlton, Jill Berrio on the bike. Win 8 on the season for Yankee Anthem, and another season of over $40,000 in the bank for this mare. And she wins 2:01 and 1. Yankee Anthem takes the top class for the second straight week overall. And the starters for the 12th behind the gate, Jacob and Gerald Legier, R.D. Cack and Mike Downey. Shady Martin, Stephen Treitz. J.K. Shadow, Mark Haig. Port Hill Friendly, Lonnie Stokes. Fox Valley Merlin, Todd Treitz. Elm Grove Bandit, Jill Berrio, and Katahdin Country. And Bo Sowers. 8 across the gate, and here they come. They are off and pacing, no surprise here. Jacob takes the lead. Then Port Hill Friendly on the outside and right up the pylons as well, getting away. That's R.D. Cack. And on the outside, Treitz is in hot pursuit with Fox Valley Merlin, and he's going to test Jacob early on here on way to the opening quarter as they move to the opening quarter station. And this is going to be interesting now as they start to jockey for positions past that opening quarter. And they were by that marker in 29 and 1. Jacob then racing second is R.D. Cack on the outside. Shady Martin is out and moving. Then getting in the hole, that was Fox Valley Merlin. Now sitting inside, racing back in fourth. Then up on the outside, here comes J.K. Shadow. He's got second over cover from fifth. Then racing six, Port Hill Friendly, Elm Grove Bandit, and trailing the field at the half, Katahdin Country. They were by the half in a minute, and 2/5 around the turn they go. Jacob, then racing second, Shady Martin, R.D. Cack on the inside. Then Fox Valley Merlin inside, racing fourth. Outside, J.K. Shadow, then Elm Grove Bandit. To the outside, Port Hill Friendly, and trailing the field to the three-quarters, Katahdin Country, and it's Jacob leading by a length. Shady Martin on the outside second. Three-quarters, 1:31 and 4. Jacob. Backfield is in motion, and they're coming quick at Jacob. And let's see if he can hang on here with an eighth of a mile to go. It's Jacob. Then on the outside comes Fox Valley Merlin on the outside second. Then Port Hill Friendly. They're getting tight down to the wire, but he does it again. Jacob make it 19 wins. This season, Jacob, gate to wire, and he holds them off. Time for the mile, 2:03, and just another day at the office for Jacob. And back with his 19th win of the 2008 racing season. Number 1, Jacob. He's a 6-year-old son of Blissful Hall out of the Log Mare Salt Shaker. Owned by Ken Fudge, Dave Mitchell, trained by Kenny Fudge. Gerald Legier in the driver's seat. And again, 19 wins. He's one away from 20. We've got about 3 race dates left. Can he do it? Can he get to the 20-win mark? He's got 19. And Jacob wins again this afternoon. Time for the mile, 2:03.